at a girls' night last night, and my friend said to me, "You had kids so young. You never really got to go out. Did you feel like you missed out on that?" And I never really thought I missed out on that back then. But now that I am in my early 30s and my kids are growing up before my eyes and creating their own lives, I'm like, holy crap, being a mom is not my entire life. So maybe, yeah, like looking back, I realize I do miss out on that. So while we were out last night, after the show's done, everyone's like, should we hit up Applebee's? And I was like, yeah, I'm starving. And my kids are home with my husband all asleep. And this is my 20s all over again. Let's go. I didn't get to do this before. And we go, and I smashed on some very greasy loaded waffle fries. And I'll tell you guys, I had 2 drinks. I did have 2 drinks at the show. And it wasn't anything crazy. I wasn't drunk. I was having a good time, feeling pretty great. And then it was time to carpool back to my friend's house. And I was in the back seat. And that is when I realized how old I am. Somehow I survived the ride to my friend's house. But pretty much when we got there, I threw up in her yard. And then I had carpooled with my other friend to that friend's house. So she had to give me a ride home. And the whole time I was trying not to puke in her car. And we were literally just feet away from my house at a stop sign. And I had to make her pull over, and I puked again at the stop sign at 1:30 in the morning as cars were pulling up behind me. What are you guys doing out at 1:30 in the morning? It's probably those 21-year-olds, and they're laughing at the 30-some-year-old mom jumping out of the car puking at a stop sign. Then we pulled into my house. Seconds later, I puked again in my own yard. So I guess the moral of my story is, if you also had kids young and are trying to relive your 20s, I do not recommend doing it in your 30s, or else your children will make fun of you for having pink puke in the front yard.